Hey guys, got another group of through the mail autographs here. So we'll get started. We got Al Worthington. This is a 1964 Topps, and Al takes about 10 days. Good signer through the mail. Next we got Hall of Famer Whitey Herzig. Whitey wasn't much of a player, but he had a really good managerial career in Royals and the Cardinals, and he ended up in the Hall of Fame. This is his rookie card. This is a 1957 Topps. Next, we got longtime major leaguer Toby Hara. Played like 15 years in the league, Rangers and Yankees, some other teams. Good player. I believe he was an all-star. Next, we got Kenny Skywalker. Played for University of Kentucky and the Knicks, and then at least one other NBA team. I think maybe the Clippers. He was the 1989 Slam Dunk champion. If you get a chance, I'd watch those old competitions, Slam Dunk competitions on YouTube. Pretty fun to watch those. He had some pretty awesome dunks to win that one. Next, we got NFL great Andy Russell. He should be in the Hall of Fame. I think he will get it eventually. Really a good player and all-pro, good college player. Had a really good career, mostly with this. I think all with the Steelers. So he took about 2 weeks. Next, we got artist Gilmore. So this is a 1986 Fleer. I think I mentioned before that I'm working on this set. I'm not sure if I need this one or not, but I saw he was signing. He's charging $10 per. I sent him 2 of these, and this set is an iconic set. You know, obviously Jordan's rookie and many others. Always nice to get these ones signed. So with writing to these guys, I know I've mentioned this in the past, one of these larger, semi-rigid. It's just easier for them to take it in and out of the holder, and they just work better through the mail because they have a little give. If you send a top loader, the card's just going to fall out anyways, and with these, they'll stay in there pretty well for the most part, as long as they put them back in. And I did that with Whitey Herzig as well, and that turned out really well. A lot of these cards, when you send, if you don't send in a holder, like I didn't send this Al Worthington in a holder. If it's a lower price card, I usually don't bother. But if you don't send it in a holder, a lot of this ink will come off. It'll get rubbed off on the older cards. Like the newer cards, you really don't have to worry about that happening. But the older cards, especially this 57 Topps, I noticed that you'll get a lot of this ink coming off, and it'll be real spotty and kind of faded, and as well as the autograph will get kind of rubbed off. The problem with sending in these, if they don't wait a little bit before they put it back in the holder, then the autograph will get smeared. Fortunately, that didn't happen with this one, but nor did it happen with that one. But that will happen. So you kind of take a chance either way. It's just part of sending through the mail. You just don't know what is going to happen. So next we got Wade Boggs. This is a rookie card. Took a couple weeks, and I sent him $10 cash. This is 1983 Donruss rookie. I just sent him one card and $10. I've seen people before send checks, and he sends the card back unsigned, sends the check back. So that's usually an indication they don't want any checks. They just want you to send cash, which you can understand because, you know, checks are a hassle. So, and you're only sending, you know, like with artist Gilmore, I sent him $20 and 2 cards, and I had no issues. He only took a week. Herzog $5. No issues with sending cash. Next one, we got Steve Largent. I showed a letter I received back from him in a previous video, so check that out. If you get a chance, he charges $10. This is a 1980 Topps, pretty nice looking card. That turned out nice. Again, I sent this one in a holder, and if a guy is signing for a fee, it seems like they take a little more care of handling your stuff. Just an observation. That might not be true, but it seems that way. So next we've got Joe Carter. This is a 1984 TCMA Iowa Cubs minor league team set card. This is kind of a more expensive set. It's probably, I don't know, it's $40 or $50. And he's about the only good player in it. I think he is the only good player in this set. Joe Carter, he's been charging $5. So I sent him this card as well. This is one of my favorite cards. He was a Cub for a short time. I don't know how much playing time he got. Not much. It's like 51 at bats, 175 average, no home runs. He didn't really do much with the Cubs, but Cubs traded him for Mel Hall, I believe. So the Indians got a steal there. Mel Hall was a pretty good player, but Joe Carter was really one of the best players in the 90s. He had some big-time RBI years. But this card, he's in the Cub uniform. He's in Wrigley Field. You can see the ivy in the stands in the background, a little bit of the scoreboard. Really a pretty awesome card, and that turned out really nice. Signed in blue there. So this card you can get for about $5 online, and if you send them $5. So it probably cost me $10 to get that one signed. And next we got, this next one is one of my favorite cards, and show it here. It's not Reggie Smith. This is a 1983 Topps, but it is, you guys see who's on there. That's Ryan Sandberg. So Ryan Sandberg has been signing. I sent him $10 in this card. And it came back in like a week. This is a pretty cool card. I really like to try to get cards multi-signed. And I wasn't aware of this card, but I was going through the set one day and I noticed, hey, that's Ryan Sandberg on that card. And then I kind of remember that he started signing through the mail for a fee. And I went back to my 83 Topps set and got it signed. I actually had Reggie Smith sign this as well. He was signing. He's real sporadic, but I wrote to Reggie Smith and I sent him $15, which what he was charging. I don't think he's signing anymore, but I do have this card signed by Reggie Smith and Sandberg. So I had it signed by Reggie Smith first because I wasn't sure that I would get it back. I sent him a check. In that case, when you don't know if a player is going to respond to you or not, I would just send a check. He's not reliable. He's not a reliable signer, so I just sent him a check. I wouldn't do cash in a situation like that. But I have this card signed by both. I'll find that someday and I'll show that in a future video. But so you got Reggie Smith there playing first base and Ryan Sandberg, which 83 Topps is his rookie card. I do have that one signed as well. And I will say, with some of these guys, like I have this Joe Carter I got through the mail. I have one that's certified authentic. Sandberg, I have his rookie card that I got through the mail, and that's certified authentic. So if you guys have some question on whether or not these are real or not, Largent, like I said, he responded to my letter, and I got his 77 Topps signed and certified through the mail. Boggs, same thing, 83 Topps that I have certified. I'm sure this is legit. So some people will ask you, hey, how do you know these guys are signing? Well, I've gotten all of these cards. These guys I've all gotten certified on previous responses I got from them. And I have a Herzog that's certified as well, his rookie card that I got through the mail. And, you know, some of these guys, they respond to your letters, you know, Al Worthington, Andy Russell, you know. So people will ask you, how do you know they're signing their own mail? Well, you know, it's, to me, it's fairly obvious. Like if you do compare to PSA examples online, it's pretty hard, to be honest, I think it's hard for people to forge autographs. I think it's fairly obvious when something is not authentic. Like you'll see Sandberg's quite a bit because he's got a pretty bad signature, really. You know, it's pretty sloppy and it's changed through the years quite a bit. I have some early Sandbergs that I should pull out and show you guys for comparison that are authentic, but they're, you know, earlier in his career, and you can kind of judge like what year these guys signed based on how their autograph looks. So this is his latest signature. This is his signature for the past few years. You know, it just has gotten kind of sloppier and a little smaller, I guess, a little more condensed. You know, but it still would be, in my opinion, it would still be difficult for someone to try to forge his signature and not be fairly obvious that it's not an authentic autograph. So that's my 2 cents on it. You know, once you get used to seeing autographs, sometimes you just have a feel for whether it's legit or not, something not right. If you have like kind of an intuition or something that that something just looks off on things. And if someone is on eBay and they have a bunch of autographs for sale and they have LeBron and Jordan and all these guys like that, and that's all they're selling, I mean, there's no way someone's going to have just that kind of stuff. They're going to have all these kind of players. They're going to have lesser players. They're going to, you know, they might have a few, you know, if they have thousands of cards, they might have a few like big time guys, but they're not going to be just selling superstars, you know. So be aware of that. You know, there's a lot of forgeries, but mostly they're of like the big time players, Mickey Mantle, Michael Jordan, that kind of stuff. If you see something online and it looks too good to be true, avoid it. And I personally, like in the situation of Mantle and Jordan, Kobe, guys like that, you're better off just buying something that's certified, or, you know, it's certified through the company, or it's PSA certified or something like that. So my 2 cents on all that kind of stuff. But please like and subscribe, you guys. Please share any videos you like, anybody that might enjoy this content. I'm gonna keep putting stuff out, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And we're, like I said, we're gonna do another contest at 100 subscribers. I'm gonna do at least 4 better cards, like autograph cards, that I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.